Bearings always measured from north. They must have 3 figures. And check where the bearing starts from. Those are the 3 main things to look for. We're just going to work through the page 108. The bearing of M from T. So that means you put a wee X in at T, put the north sign in there. And you're going 43 degrees. So that's 43. And this is where M is out here. The question wants to go the other direction. So you're going from M. So put your north sign in here and you want this angle. Now if you can see the wee Z angle in there, this is 43 and this side is 180. So your answer is 180 add 43, which is 223 degrees. So they are quite tricky, but we're going to see it again in number 4, exact same question. We're going from B. So put a wee X in at B and put your north sign in. And it's 161. So that'll be about 90 degrees. So go down there somewhere, 161. And this brings you to A. Now you want to go from A. So go to A, put your north sign in, and you want this angle. Now another quicker way of doing it. Between parallel lines adds to 180. So between parallel lines, it adds to 180. It might be an easier way. So to work out this angle in here is 180 minus 161, so that is 19 degrees. So to work out your bearing, so 360 is the full turn. So the bearing is 360 minus your 19 degrees to give you 341 degrees. Question 5 from your sheet, the bearing of D from C. So put in C in your north line. And this time the bearing is 235. So it's going to be out here some direction. We don't know where. So this is D. This here's 235. I would work out that angle. So 360 minus 235 gives you 126. And that's 235. 126. Question wants the bearing of C from D. So go to D, that's where it's from, put your north sign in, you want this angle. And remember, between parallel lines adds to 180. So this one is 180 minus 126, which gives you 54 degrees. Question 6. It says, draw and label each of the following 3-figure bearings. In each case, assume that north is parallel to the margin. I'm just going straight up the page. So it says for A, mark P on your page. Draw Q, which is 5 centimetres from P on a bearing of 75. So put your north sign in and put your protractor on, and you want 75 degrees. And then you want to measure this line so it's 5 centimetres. I don't have a ruler handy at the minute, but if you just mark on that 5 centimetres, and then that would be your Q. So I'm going to do the same for part B. It's just the bearings I'm looking at. So mark X on your page. There's your X. And it says draw Y 4 centimetres from X on a bearing. So north sign in here, X. And the bearing is 140. So it's the bearings I'm concerned with today. So line up your protractor. 140 is down to here. Dot there. And you measure that up. And you will want that to be 4 centimetres. And that is Y. I'm going to keep practicing these. Again, it's the bearings I'm looking at. It's not the actual distances I'm worried about. So part C. Mark M on your page. So there's my spot M. And the bearing is 163. So where's my north line in? So put the protractor on. 0 is on the outside. Go round to 163, which is here. And join it up. And this is bringing you to M, down here somewhere. You will make yours to be 6 centimetres. Now, mark R in your page. So R. Draw S 5 centimetres from R on a bearing of 235. So you put your north line in. Now my protractor goes up to 180. So I'll do 360 minus 235 is 125 degrees. And I'll go out backwards on this one. So 0 this time to the inside scale. back to 125. And if you've got a ruler, if you measure that to be 5 centimetres. And that is your point S down there. Question 7 now, back to the sheet. I want to measure from B. So your north sign's in at B, and I'm going to A. So you protractor on at B, and you can see 0's outside scale, so it is 70 degrees. So 7A is 70, but you must write 070 degrees. Part B, I'm going from D. So here is D. I want this angle, which I can't get, so I will use the inside angle. So I'm going backwards, and it is looking at 135. So I have to go 360 minus 135 because I want the other side. Remember, that is the 135, but your bearing is this one, 360. Now E from F. So from F, you're starting at F, put your north sign in. Again, it's one of those awkward ones. I can't get that angle. So if I measure here, it's 30 degrees. So that's 30. So my outside angle is 360 minus 30 to give me 330 degrees. Part D. D from C. So you're starting at C, north line in, measure your angle, and it is 45 degrees. So again, you write 0, 4, 5. Part E, F from E. So from E, you put your north sign on and you're measuring this angle this time. So put your protractor on and measuring round, and it is 150 degrees. And the last one, from A. So north sign goes at A. I want this angle, which I can't get, so I'll do the backwards angle, which is 110. So it's 360 minus 110, 250 degrees. Number 8. Yeah, I'll do out number 8 just out roughly here. So I don't have a ruler, but we'll get the idea of it. Number 8. Draw the points P and Q, which are 6 apart. So 6 centimetres, you measure with a ruler. R is on a bearing of 060 from P. So put your north sign in at P and measure 60 degrees. Now, I don't know the distance, it's just out there somewhere. The next bit of the question, R is on a bearing of 320 from Q. Now again, protractors and go up to 320. So 360 take away 320 is 40 degrees. So I'm going to go out the back, 40 degrees to here, and then you just join it up. So this here point must be R, and then it wants you to measure the length of P to R just using a ruler. Now number 9, I'll just finish it off even though I don't have a ruler at the minute. A hiker walks 2 kilometres due south from a starting point S. So he walks 2 kilometres down there, so if you draw a wee line at 2 centimetres. She then walks in 3.5 kilometres on a bearing of 120. So you put your protractor on, she's now down there. So you put your protractor there. Measure up to the north line and go to 120. If you go out that line, 3.5 centimetres. Again, you use your ruler for that. To the point L, where she stops for lunch. Part A, draw the scale. I've done that. Find the direct distance from S to L. You'll just measure that in centimetres and then put it into kilometres because 1 centimetre is 1 kilometre. Now the bit that I want to look at, S from L. There's S and there's L. Now I'm going to use a different colour to show you how to finish up this wee one. So I'm going from L. So north sign in at L. And I'm going up to S. So make sure you join that up. I want this bearing. I can't find that in my protractor, so I'm going to work out the back bearing here. So it's 0's in the inside, so it's 40 degrees. So if that is 40, my bearing is 360 minus 40, 320 degrees.